All right. Hey, it's Barry Mckay from 94.9 The Point. My number one choice for real estate agencies is Chantel Ray Real Estate. And I'm here today with Chantel to talk about the top 6 reasons why Chantel Ray Real Estate is my favorite real estate agency here in Hampton Roads.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you.
And we're going to start off with number 1.
All right. What's your favorite?
Oh, well, I like the first one we're going to start off with about selling your home in 33 days or less, or the commission is what?
Free.
Free. And that's a word, you have to be honest, you don't hear a lot in the real estate world.
Yeah, well, honestly, how it works is, sometimes we do it where it's 90 days, where we sell your home in 90 days or less. But right now the market is so hot. We're just selling houses like hotcakes. So in 33 days, if we can't guarantee to sell your home, our commission is free.
Like I said, that word free, you don't hear that often. So that's good. So that's a good, of the top 5, that's a good one.
Yeah.
My favorite, because, that's like, what do you have to lose?
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
You got a house, you got the pressure of selling the house, and here comes this big guarantee, bump, bump. So I like that. All right. So now let's talk about your marketing. One of the big top 5 things. You spend a ton of money helping people sell their home. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Well, one of the things we say is that when you list a home with us, everyone will know your home is for sale. We spend over $50,000 a month on marketing people's homes every single month. And so you will be sure that we will market the heck out of your home.
Right. And when you say $50,000, you say it kind of nonchalantly, but we're talking about $50,000 a month to get those homes marketed.
Yes.
That's pretty amazing. Now, this one has kind of creeped into your vernacular a little bit, and I like it a whole lot, but $1,000 to the church of your choice. Where did that come from, that idea?
Yeah, so we're just really big on supporting the local church. We think that the local church is the hope of the world. And so for us, we want to make sure that we give back to local churches. And so if anyone refers someone to us, you don't even have to be the one to buy or sell. So you could literally say, hey, my friend Susie is selling her house. Why don't you give us a call? And by the way, I want $1,000 to go to my church. And it's just that easy.
Right. And do you have, when that happens, do you, what's can you share like an experience? You don't have to give a name, obviously, but someone that happened, someone gave $1,000. Is there a story that you could share?
Well, I would say, it's every day. I know for a fact this week we've written a $4,000 to Spring Branch Church, Beach Fellowship, OV Church, Hampton Roads Church. This week alone, I know that we've signed off on at least 8 churches that have someone from that church has either referred us to buy or sell. So if we think that's win-win. If we can really help the community, that's all we're about.
That's fantastic. What a great story that is. And thank you for doing that. And this one is, I don't want to say it's unbelievable. Okay, so you're going to have to walk me through this, but I love that it's one.
Yeah.
If you don't love the house you buy within 90 days, you don't fall in love with it, you will sell it for free.
Yeah. So basically, we want people to know that, our mission statement is to glorify God by putting our clients' needs above our own. And so we want people to know we're not just going to stick you in any house, right? We want to make sure that we've done our due diligence. Like, what if you move in and you didn't realize that you were that close to a baseball field, or you didn't realize I was this, and it was just so noisy, or you were near a school and you didn't realize how loud the school was, or you were closer to the railroad tracks than you thought you were. And
Axl Rose from Guns N' Roses lives next door, and he likes to play his music really loud.
Exactly. So any of those things that you were like, oh my gosh, we didn't really do our due diligence on, we want to get out of here. So within the first 3 months, if you don't love the house, we'll sell it for free. Is that your new favorite now?
That might have taken over the top spot for me. I don't know. Another reason, the top 5 here, that you're awesome, and is that from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. are the hours kind of operation. So if I need to get a hold of somebody, I can get a hold. Do I leave a recording? Do I leave a voice message?
And here's the thing. A lot of people don't realize, they're like, oh, that's a nice perk, that they're open from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. But they don't realize how crucial that perk is. And it's because, think about it. If somebody's trying to get a hold of looking at your house and the real estate agent doesn't answer, They just move on to the next house. We're in a, like, I want to know now. And so that they're moving on.
Right.
So it's absolutely crucial that from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m., if someone calls about your house, there's an agent that can tell them every bit of information about that house and can set up the showing right away. That's why we can sell houses faster and for top dollar, because boom, when someone wants to know about it, we're Johnny on the spot and right there to answer. So some people are like, oh, that's, nice, but that's not my top favorite. Truly, that's a big one. It really is.
And if you were to look at your last year and see the times that like the key information was shared about a house for sale, you would probably see a huge spike in that time frame of later on after people are off work and they need to get that kind of information.
Well, Here's the thing. They say if you wait, we answer all of our phone calls within 3 rings, and we answer all Facebook messages, all other, emails and stuff within 5 minutes. So, it's just, we're in an instant gratification. You've got to answer immediately. Otherwise, people just move on.
Right. And I picture
they're
everybody
off to the next house.
Everybody in your office is wearing running shoes.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Just because they have to get
That's
in
a
3
requirement.
rings or it's going to be trouble. Okay, so now let's talk about number 6 of the top 6 reasons of why you're my favorite, Chantel Ray. You ready?
Yes.
With you are never stuck into a long-term contract.
Yeah, this one's a huge one because, a lot of times people are like, oh my gosh, most of the time when you sign a real estate contract, it's with people have you sign for 6 months to 12 months. So if you sign a contract for 6 months to 12 months and you're not happy, it doesn't matter. You're stuck in that contract with that agent who's not producing. At us, if you're not happy at any time, you can rip up the contract and you just call it a day.
That is really pretty incredible. I mean,
Yeah.
we talked earlier about the word free. And so you have the word free in there. Now you're talking about that you're not stuck in the contract.
It's just confidence. It's confidence knowing, hey, everything that you said you were going to do, you're actually going to do it. And if you don't, then we just rip it up.
Your agency, I would have to say, has that servitude attitude about it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Right?
Well, Ritz-Carlton is my favorite place out of any company. The Ritz-Carlton's my number one favorite
They're
company.
my favorite crackers, too.
They
Did I say something wrong?
it truly is, and because at Ritz-Carlton they want to do whatever it takes to make you happy, and that's how I feel. It's like on our board in our office it says, how do we wow our customers? Literally, it's not just are they happy, but how do they get wowed?
So let me get this straight. If I'm not happy, say this is my contract with Chantel Ray Real Estate,
Yes.
right? And all of a sudden I decide I'm not happy.
Yes,
All I have to do is take the contract and
you got it.
rip it up.
Exactly.
That's it. You're not going to camp out in my living room. You're not
No.
going to circle my house with your
Yep.
bullhorn.
If that's your listing agreement,
Wow.
done.
I love that. Now let's talk about giving away some money.
Yes,
How much?
$1,000.
$1,000. I like this.
We
Okay.
need some clapping in the
Yes,
background.
that's right. And it's easy because you heard the top 6 things about why I think you're the best. And now you tell us your favorite one of the top 6.
Right.
And
That's all you have to do.
Right.
Tell us your favorite.
Exactly. And there's 6 good ones. So,
Mm-hmm.
and then enter on a couple of places. Go to the Facebook page, which is facebook.com/
Chantel Ray Real Estate.
or chantelrayrealestate.com/
No, chantelray.com/difference.
She said. Yes. Tell us your favorite of the 6 and win $1,000. Man, just think about what you do with an extra $1,000 right now. I bet you would give it to your church.
You're right.
Thank you, Chantel.
Thank you.